Hey everyone, Poisey here. Today we're covering the Scholomance Challenge Mode in Mists of Pandaria Classic. I'll walk you through the pulls, the boss mechanics, and some skip tricks so your group can push for gold cleanly and without wasted time. Let's get started. Run straight to the entrance and kill 2 risen guards. After them, carefully pull the boss. Stand in the middle to not pull extra mobs. This fight is a hard DPS check split into 2 distinct phases. First, a race against an advancing ice wall, then a survival phase where the room fills with hazard. Ice wall will one-shot anyone it touches. The group must kill the boss before it closes in. Rack soul, ticking dot that jumps between players. Healer must manage. Frigid grasp, ground swirl, explodes, step out. Ice Wrath, debuff that damages allies nearby. The affected player must move away from the group. Touch of the Grave, tank damage spike, use defensives, and healing throughput. Chillheart retreats to her phylactery, destroy it while dodging. Burn, spreading fire zones, space gets tighter over time. Arcane bombs, avoid the small explosions. Shadow Bolt, random hits, healer throughput. Before we jump into next pull, I want to quickly mention a service I highly recommend for those looking to get Challenge Mode Gold in Mists of Pandaria Classic, conquestcapped.com. They offer fast, reliable, and secure boost services that'll get you all the 9 dungeons in Gold Timer. Their service is top rated on Trustpilot, and they offer VPN protection for your safety. Use code POISEYT for a 10% discount. Check the link in the description to get started. Now, let's dive into the next pull. Drag the next risen guard into the 2 candlestick mages. Scoop up brittle skeletons and a reanimated corpse. Candlestick mage. Dangerous because of instants. Skin like wax, dispellable DOT, and flickering flame nuke. Keep dispels and heals flowing. Keep dispelling unholy blade on the tank. The next pack is 3 more mages, same plan. Confident groups can combine these pulls or even chain the second pack into the boss. Jandice is all about mechanics and movement, not raw DPS. The illusion phase is the big time sink, so the goal is to skip it entirely with positioning tricks. Wondrous Rapidity Frontal Cone, tank faces her away, everyone avoids. Can be copied with Dark Simulacrum for fun extra damage. Gravity Flux Ground Void that damages, knocks, and blinds. Step out fast. Illusions, 66% and 33%, normally spawns clones, but if the group stacks behind a column or shelf to break loss, illusions never appear. As a backup, place a raid marker on her to quickly find the real one if illusions do spawn. Use Battle Horn from the marked X to tag all Bone Weavers, then retreat to the square loss point. Bone Weaver. Bone Shards is a cone channel lethal to non-tanks, tolerable on a tank. Keep everyone else out of the cone. Woven Bone Guard, basic melee. After the last caster dies, a short RP spawns the boss. This is a punishing but straightforward fight built around 2 responsibilities: keeping bone armor active at all times, and managing the boss's stacking rusting buff. Done right, the healer can even contribute DPS. Bone armor and bone spike interact with bone piles to gain a shield. Without it, bone spike will one-shot. Refresh bone armor as soon as it's consumed. Soul Flame patches of fire from Boneweaver souls, expanding zones that force the group to reposition. Rusting each melee hit increases Rattlegore's damage by 25% but slows him. Tank kites at approximately 10 stacks to let them drop. Keep bone armor up, kite when stacks build, and don't stand in fire. Discipline makes this fight safe. Room is filled with flesh horrors and Krastanovian carvers. Krastanovian Carver. Boiling Bloodthirst stacks faster attack speed plus 20% damage taken per stack, and on death gives a stack to nearby carvers. This is your lever. More stacks equals faster kills and spikier tank damage. Flesh Horror, huge HP clotting, kill via cleave by destroying meat grafts passively. There are 3 routes to clear this room. Choose one that fits for your timer or group comp. Safe. Small chain pulls, keep HP even. Fewer stacks active at once. Aggressive. Combine 2 packs. Quickly kill 1 to 2 carvers to juice the rest plus 60% taken at 3 stacks. Then AoE. Max efficiency, speedrun. Battle horn the room, open boss door to start 15 seconds RP. Then drag everything into Lilian and pop Lust. Cleave the room and nuke the boss inside her transform window. Lilian is a multi-phase fight where challenge mode groups aim to skip the later phases entirely by burning her down during phase 1. If you can't, the fight gets messy with kiting and AoE damage. Shadow Shiv leaps onto a random player, cleaves in 8 yards, another reason to stay spread. Death's Grasp and Dark Blaze. Group is pulled in, then everyone drops fire puddles. Spread out fast to place them safely. DPS goal, push her from 60% to 0% during the transformation channel, approximately 25 seconds. Burn hard in phase 1 with Bloodlust and cooldowns to skip phases 2 and 3. If you fail, kite the soul carefully while managing fire and Shiv cleaves. Phase 3, both Lilian and her soul are active. Repeat mechanics while finishing her off. Check your forces first. If you're good, pop Invisibility Potion or Shroud, sprint through the room, and skip it all. If you're short, invis through, then tag the exit side pack. Loss them back to the marked X so all the casters stack, cleave, and move on. The final boss is a chaos fight mixing constant tank pressure, add waves, and a unique teleport mechanic. Healers especially get tested here. Incinerate, spammable tank nuke, requires active mitigation and heavy healing. Immolate magic DOT on random players must be dispelled quickly. Rise, summons failed students while Gandling takes negative 50% damage. Harsh Lesson teleports a player into a study room. Keep up with non-stop dispels and tank healing, clear adds smartly, and handle the Harsh Lesson rooms quickly. Clean coordination seals the dungeon. When you get teleported in a study room as healer, you kite adds to a friendly NPC. Dispel explosive pain on them to cause an AoE explosion that wipes enemies. As DPS or tank, you just kill all adds inside. And that's the Scholomance Gold route. If this helped, drop a like, hit subscribe, and tell me how your CM routes are going. Want guaranteed challenge mode sets without the grind? Check conquestcapped.com, pro teams, fast clears, and use code POISEYT for a discount. See you in the next guide.